Hi guys, so for this week our lesson will be completing the square. Completing the square is very important as we learn more about circle. So the process would be, I want you to look for the number together with x, you divide it by 2 and then you multiply it by itself. Okay, I have here some tips. Remember the basic square of all perfect square numbers like 2. 2 times 2 or 2 squared is equals to 4. 3 times 3 or 3 squared is equals to 9. So let's apply the process into this equation. So again, what's the process looks like? Look for the number together with x. So the number together with x is 2. The next is you divide it by 2 and multiply it by itself. So 2 is the number, you divide it by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then you multiply it by itself. 1 times 1 is equals to 1. And that is what you're going to add for both sides of the equation. So you have x squared plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 5 plus 1. So we have to add it on both sides to maintain the equation is equal. And then from that, we can now write our perfect square equation. So you have x plus 1 squared is equals to 6. Now if you're asking what happened to the 2x, okay, so since we add 1, this is the explanation. We just make the equation a perfect squared. So when you multiply x plus 1 times x plus 1, at the end it gives you x squared plus 2x plus 1, which is this equation. So we could now write it x plus 1 squared or x plus 1 times x plus 1. Okay, let's have example number 2. We have to do the same. If you remember the process would be you have to look for the number together with your x, divided by 2, then multiply it by itself. So what's the number together with the x? Together with the x is 4x. So you don't look at this one because we're not looking for the number together with the x squared. So we just look for the number together with the x. So 4. So you divide it by 2. 4 divided by 2 is what? 4 divided by 2 is, that's correct, 2. And then you multiply 2 by itself. And that is 2 times 2 is equals to 4. So which means you had to add 4 on both sides of the equation. X plus squared plus 4x plus 4 is equals to 6 plus 4. And lastly, you could now write your perfect squared equation. X plus 2 squared is equals to 6 plus 4 is equals to 10. If you're asking where I get 2, like what we had a while ago, it's the half of the number together with your x. So to verify if this is correct, so you multiply x plus 2 times x plus 2. So if you see, multiply it in here, 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times x is 2x, x times 2 is 2x, x times x squared. So this number is similar to what we had in here. So we just make, or we just complete the square of this equation. Now for the last example, what if we have this one? So unlike previous example, if you will see, it's just both part of equation with variables are in this side. But this time, we have additional characters in here. So what we're gonna do is we have to move that to the other side. So basic algebra, we have to get the opposite of less 4, which is minus 4. And then rewrite the equation is equals to minus 4. Now we could now apply the process we we've been doing. So look for the number together with x divided by 2, multiply it by itself. The number together with x is 6 divided by 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And multiply it by itself. 3 times 3 is 9. So that's the number you're going to add on both sides. So you have x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equals to negative 4 plus 9. So let's start with negative 4 plus 9 this time. So that's gonna give us what? Positive 5, or just write 5 in there. And then we could now write our perfect square equation. So again, where did I get 3? Remember a while ago, we divide our 6 by 2, and then which we get 3, and 3 times 3 is equals to 9. And this is our final answer. So I hope everything in here is clear. If you have questions, feel free to contact me. You can email me, and for your assignment, I'm gonna upload it in Google Classroom. Thanks, guys.